knew that I needed some change in my life, but I was so just lost and confused. I've done a million diets out there, and every single one led me to be more confused. I didn't know what to eat. I didn't know if I was counting calories, counting points, or anything. But when I found a dear friend of mine that was sharing some posts on Facebook about some people that she was helping, it really awakened me and just wanted me to reach out and ask more. So I did, and I just was still very skeptical about getting started, but I actually took it a little more seriously when my father-in-law was reaching out and saying that he needed help. He was already had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and he was borderline diabetes. So I took it a little more seriously to get more information, and I did, and he ran it by his physician, got a blessing that it was a great program and that he should do it. And so from there, I told my husband, I said, if he's going to do it, we're going to do it with him so we could all support each other and do this program together. So fast forwarding 3 years later, my husband and I have been able to maintain our weight loss. We're living a healthier life than we ever have before. We're able to pass that on to our kids and be able to eat healthier at home. We have a healthy lifestyle. We love hiking together. We love biking together. So many things that I used to feel insecure about that I'm not holding myself back from anymore. It's amazing how just having an extra few pounds on can really affect all areas of your life. And that's what I love about this program so much, is that we get to help people to awaken into living into their full potential. The first guest I would like to introduce tonight is a very dear friend of mine. Her name is Shireen Fleming. I had posted some pictures on Facebook. You know, I decided that I wanted to pay it forward and help people. And I posted that on Facebook, and Shireen reached out to me wondering if this program would work for her. So she called me on her birthday, and I'm going to let Shireen share her own story. But Shireen?
Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much. And I am forever grateful, Lori, that you went ahead and posted your story and your transformation, because had you not, I would have never found this program. So thank you so much for that. So my story is 3 years ago, this last January, I was at my heaviest weight I'd ever been. 170 pounds, and I'm only 5'4", and I was tired. I was exhausted all the time. Getting up and down off the floor was getting really difficult. And at that time I had 4 grandkids. I was kind of depressed mentally and emotionally. I didn't like the way I looked, the way I felt. And there is obesity on my side of the family, where my mom was obesely overweight for as long as I can remember, with high blood pressure, borderline diabetic, lung issues, needing a knee replacement. And I knew that this was the road that I was going, and I was very scared. So I reached out to Lori on my birthday, and I asked her to share her program with me, which she did. And then I asked her the question, would this really work for me? I'm 54 years old today. And she said, Shireen, it's a proven system. It's predictable. It works if you do the program the way it's designed to be done. And I said, okay, let's go for it. So 5 months later, I not only lost 45 pounds, along with the inches to pre-children's size, which I never thought was possible, but I got my life back. This is the best I've ever felt in my entire life. I have an amazing amount of energy every single day. I have 6 grandkids now. You can see them there on the picture there, just the loves of my life. And I get to play with them and keep up with them and do all kinds of things with them and be the Nana that I had always thought I would look like and be able to do things with them. And so this has literally changed my life. It's been life-changing for my entire family, and just the best. So I've kept it off for over 2.5 years now, and I'm so glad that I did. And just a little precursor, Lori's going to be sharing a little bit, about the ripple effect. But my mom, when she saw the results, she actually decided to do the program, and my mom was 74 years old at the time. And a little over a year later, she lost 100 pounds. She's kept it off for over a year now. No more blood pressure medication. The best she's ever felt. No need for knee replacement, no issues with diabetes, and her lungs are the best they've ever been. So anyways, that's just, just sharing with you guys the transformation for me, and I am so forever grateful for that. So why? Why would you want to do this program, right? Everybody's in a different place. So really, that's the key, is why and what's important for you. What does health really look like for you? Everybody's in a different place. So what does that look like? Some people, they're thinking, well, I want my success to be straight up like what this arrow is right here. And it's not necessarily ever that way. It pretty much looks like the little squiggles that are on there to getting to success. So what I like to tell everybody is that this is not a sprint. This is a marathon, and it's a process that we all go through in, getting to wherever it is that we want to go in our lives. So really what's important is, why are you wanting to do this? What does health look like for you? That's what we want to focus on. And then once you know what that is, the how and the what, is very, very simple from that point on. So right now, I would like to introduce to you an amazing dear friend of mine, Janet Hinsey. Janet and I met several years ago, and when we met, it was just like this instant kindred spirits. And Janet has had a very powerful impact in my life. And I had sent something out just asking if anybody is looking for support in their health, and she reached out to me. And so, Janet, I want you to just share your powerful story.
Can you unmute yourself, Janet?
Oops, can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, sorry about that.
Awesome, Janet.
I just wanted to thank Karen and Kay and some of the other people that joined the call that I invited. Thank you, and for everybody on there, and Shireen and Lori. What can I say? You guys have been really fantastic to me and for me. And it's true. I mean, Shireen and I have been friends for a long time, but we haven't seen each other in person. And I just saw a post on Facebook. I didn't know she was so unhappy and she had gained the weight. To me, she was always beautiful. And however, I saw a huge difference in her. And she said, do you know anybody that wants support? And I'm like, me. And I guess I had just been at a place where I had been overweight for about 20 years. It had just sort of gone underground for me. I really wasn't even, I don't think I weighed myself. It was just like, I think I'm just like, this is it. And it was really progressively getting more, harmful to me in terms of health. Like, yes, I love dancing, and my husband and I were taking ballroom dance classes. And what I found was I was getting a lot of joint pain. I had like a lot of inflammation. And when I went on this program, I just trusted Shireen. I said, okay, let's go, I'll just do it. And really within a very short period of time, I had lost a lot of inches and 20 pounds. And I have always heard that, hey, if you just lose 10% of your body weight, it has such health benefits. And I thought, yeah, okay. But what I didn't know was really all of the benefits I was going to enjoy. The first one being that I really lost, the majority of all of my joint pain. As a matter of fact, this Friday, we're going to go do Argentine tango classes. So I'm back in my dancing. I'll be picking up Zumba. So that's fantastic. But a really big one was I stopped snoring. And that, may not be a big deal to a lot of people, but it was just an embarrassment to me. My husband's very happy about that. The other benefit is we have, heart disease in our family. My father had multiple heart attacks and died from heart disease. We also have high blood pressure and we have high cholesterol, hereditary high cholesterol. So I have been on multiple medications for all of that and for blood sugar. And the best news was after I had been on this for a few months, I got my blood checked. My cholesterol was perfect for the first time in my adult life with no medication. And my doctor said I'm down lower on my blood sugar, so I don't have to be on blood sugar medication anymore. And that was really bothering me. So, I mean, those are just fantastic, health benefits besides wearing better clothes and just feeling better and having more energy. Oh, and the insomnia. I didn't realize how much food affected my body, and I've never felt so good on this program. It's not a diet. It's really, and I happen to know a lot about nutrition, but that doesn't mean I was using the knowledge. So having a coach and having a system and that I don't have to think and having a program has just been fantastic for me. So I'm extremely happy, and I'm happy to pay it forward. And I have about 10 clients right now, and they're all doing fantastic on the program. And I'm so, so, so happy I can pay it forward. So it's all good. Good story.
Janet, that is just awesome. Thank you so much. Honestly, you are such an inspiration. And to hear the changes that have happened for you, I mean, it just makes my heart just overjoyed with happiness. And because I know that the different things that you've been wanting to get involved in and how this is just changing your life, it just blesses my heart so much. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So anyway, talking about optimal health, this is what we have an optimal health program with a weight loss component, but that's where most diets really stop at, and that's what we're not about. We are a lifestyle change. And so not only is the first step of you getting to a healthy weight, but it's then transitioning into the healthy eating, adding things back into your diet so that you know how to eat healthy for the long-term success of your life, and then learning the habits of health, optimizing what exercise looks like for you, age appropriateness, and so forth. So this is a lifelong journey, but the first step is, really, getting to where your healthy weight would be at, and then continuing on from there. So, what about you? What does this look like for you? Everybody is different. And what kind of dreams do you have? What kinds of things that you want to do that maybe your health is holding you back? So right now, I want to just introduce Summer Mazika. Summer I met several years ago at church, and she is just such a sweetheart to me. She had reached out to me and said, I need help. And I go, I am here for you, and in any capacity I can. And so Summer has a really amazing story to share. So Summer, are you there?
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Summer, thank you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm excited to be a part of this whole program, to become, to do co-coaching with you and Lori and Brad. It's been a lot of fun. So like Shireen was saying, we met through her son at church several years ago, and I actually had started this the same nutritional piece that our program has, and I was super successful on it. And so I knew that the nutrition piece of what we offer works. So I ended up switching over to Shireen because I had to drive to a center to do it. So I just decided to do it through Shireen. I love her family. I love her. So I just decided to go with Shireen. And I didn't really know what I was doing then. I thought I was just switching diet programs, and I'm just going to lose weight. And so I got pregnant with my last little guy, and I told Shireen, I don't need a diet. I'm just going to you know, have this baby. So I gained about 100 pounds. 100 pounds while I was pregnant, and so that was really tough. I had a horrible time recovering from having my almost 11-pound baby. So I struggled with depression. I just couldn't get back into life. I have 4 kids, so there was just too much to do. I was overwhelmed all the time. I couldn't even think about investing in myself. And then after a year went by, so a year after I gave birth, I reached out to Shereen and I just said, Shereen, I have to go back to work because that's just what we need financially. I need to do this program. I know it works, but I don't know how that's going to work. I'm super overwhelmed, and Shereen and Lori just kind of locked arms with me and just walked me through each step. Shereen asked me to pray about becoming a coach, and I said that's really silly because I am not very healthy. And she shared, that it's not just that healthy body piece that Take Shape for Life offers, the healthy finances, which is what I was in need of. I would say equally as much as the healthy body. And so I said, okay. And they helped me just reach out to a few of my close friends who just, again, joined arms with me and started walking this the healthy body journey with me. And so I've lost about 50 pounds today. So I started in August. So it was super exciting. But the most exciting part is that my kids are noticing that I'm happier, and I'm sure my husband is noticing, and hopefully the world, but whoever I come into contact, because I feel better, and so, little side story, my little girl, probably about 6 weeks in, I was kind of fishing for a compliment from a 10-year-old, but I was I was like, oh yeah, is mommy's stomach seem a little bit flatter now? And she's like, well, it doesn't seem flatter, but you seem really happy. And so of course that's the compliment that I want. That's the 50 pounds is great. It's awesome. I know that I'm feeling better because of that, but the key is that I feel better and that my family, is benefiting from this. And then also the bonus is that because I became a coach and because a couple of my friends joined arms with me and Shereen and Lori, they have had great success. One of my super lifetime best friends is doing this program, and she is just killing it. I see her lighting up and just learning healthy habits, and I don't know, it's just awesome to get to walk with her and do it with her. So anyways, long story long, that's my story. Yeah.
I love it, Summer. And you know what? I love this picture of you at the beach doing a cartwheel. That made me cry when I saw that, okay? It made me cry.
That is what I felt like inside. I just I was overwhelmed with joy and the fact that I could actually do that again. And I wasn't stuck in this body that, that I was trapped in for so very long. So absolutely.
And it shows, man. It shows. Thank you so much, Summer. That was just beautiful. So, what does optimal health look like? It's not just about exercise or what we eat, but it's a component of, it's like a 3-legged stool where you are needing to address the healthy mind, and then your coach for that accountability, walking you through all the steps and walking alongside of you on your journey. And then also, you learning about the nutritional eating plan that goes along with that. So let's go to the first step, support. Some of us have actually already started talking about the support and how huge it has been impactful in our lives. And so The step one is your health coach would be free to you, and what she would do is she would celebrate and guide you every single step of the way, encouraging you and lifting you up. It's one of those steps that is just absolutely so important. And then talking about the support in the community, the saying goes that, we are better together than we are alone. And that support in the community, surrounding yourselves with people that are like-minded, is so important. So we have a support system, whether it's the Habits of Health calls, the doctor's calls, the nurses' calls. We have a private Facebook page that we can plug you into where you get additional support and encouragement, helpful tips and recipes. We also have nutrition support that are just awesome in answering any medical questions, answering any questions on the programs. They're just dynamic about that. So that's really important. And then the next step is the educational component that I feel really sets us apart from so many other people. Dr. Anderson, he's the co-founder and medical director of Take Shape for Life, and he wrote The Habits of Health and the Living a Longer, Healthier Lifestyle. And that is so important because this educational component not only explains, how your body functions, how it needs to be fueled, but it also addresses what does inflammation do to your body? What does exercise really look like? Why is sleep important? And then it also addresses that healthy mind aspect of, our journey of, maybe you're in a stressful situation or whatever. Maybe you're a stressful eater. I know that I was personally an emotional eater, and I realized that. So we have tools to be able to help you with that. So this component is huge as you're on your journey. And then the next step is Simple Fuel Plan. We have so many different plans, that we can customize for you, but I'm just going to go over a couple of them. The first one is the 5-in-1 plan. It's fueling your body 6 times a day, which is how your body needs to be fueled, with balanced nutrition. The food is actually clinically developed. It's medical grade. You're getting all of your vitamins and minerals and everything that you need every day. There's just a variety of options. There's over 70 different meal plans. There's the Lean and Green, where you're making one Lean and Green a day, so that you're learning as you're on your journey how to cook healthy with whole foods. And then the average weight loss on the 5-in-1 is from 2 to 5 pounds each week for the first 2 weeks, and then 1 to 2 pounds each week after that. But also you're losing those inches at the same time, which is just awesome. And you go into fat burn, which is even cooler. And then the average cost for, the different plans is from $10 to $12 a day, depending on what you're doing. So what you're going to find is that it's only affordable, but you'll find that you're actually saving money in the long run, and you're feeling great as you're doing the program. So our nutritional plans, we have something for everybody. The 3-in-3 plan is where, you're on maintenance. And, so we have all of the different steps to show you, even if you're not needing to lose weight, but you want to learn how to eat better, we have a plan for that. And so there's all the different customized plans that we can do for you. So this is literally for everybody, no matter who you are. So really, having a health coach plus your community and incorporating the educational component along with the habits of health, that is the key to success that we have in this program. And so now, Lori, regarding the ripple effect, would you just share with everyone about how this is actually, paying it forward, how it's actually come about in the ripple effect?
Absolutely, I would love to. Thank you so much for everybody that was sharing. I love your stories, ladies. This is just amazing, and it's so inspiring. It's what's so crazy is that, I was sharing earlier that I got started on this journey 3 years ago, and I honestly just thought I was getting in to lose some weight. I was sick and tired of feeling the way I was, and I got in this exclusively for me. I mean, to help my father-in-law and my husband as well, but really, it was about making change for myself personally, and I really thought this was going to just be a diet. And Shireen, you just explained everything so beautifully on how the program works and the community and the support. And that's what I was always lacking before in the past. And when I got into this program, I was truly blown away. I've never been supported as much as I've gotten through this. And that was the game changer for me. So we like to explain the ripple effect, because I really got into this saying that I just wanted to lose weight. I had absolutely no intention of becoming a health coach. And like Summer said earlier as well, she thought we were crazy. But what happens is just so magical and so beautiful. So I like to use this example. This is Brad and Ashley Miller. They're on the far left top. And they got into this, they were already pretty much at a healthy weight. Brad did lose a little bit of weight on the program as well, just to lean out. However, a lot of his family members were just loving this program and helping other people. So they got started, and they went to church with David and Susie. And David and Susie asked them about their plan, and they shared it with them. So I knew Susie for a few years prior. And when I was saying that I saw my friend posting some pictures on Facebook, that was Susie. So Susie and David had extraordinary results on this program, and they decided to pay it forward and help other people as well. So I reached out to her, and that's my husband and I there. He lost 50 pounds, and I lost 30. My father-in-law lost 60 pounds, and he got off of all of his medication. My sister was my first client, and she asked me if she's like, what are you doing? I want to know what you're doing. What is this diet? And I told her, I said, well, you know what? Let me give you my health coach's number. And she's like, well, I don't even know her. I don't need to go through her. Why don't you just tell me what I need to do? And it kind of opened my eyes. And I thought, I would love to help my sister. She had super high blood pressure. She was 60 pounds overweight. She had a sleep apnea machine. And I know how desperately she hated it. And I thought to myself, maybe if I just help my sister, maybe that's what I want to do. And so that's what really made me take that leap of faith. And I thought, you know what, even if I'm only helping one person and it's my sister who I love with everything I have, then it's worth it. So I took that leap of faith, and I decided to become a health coach. And I thought, well, there might be other people out there that want this too. I know how much I loved this program and how much it drastically changed my life and how it gave me freedom. And I honestly wanted to shout it from the rooftops. And I thought to myself, I'm being selfish if I hold this into myself. So I did, and I posted on Facebook, and I thought, if there's people out there that are looking for this, if I can bless them with this, I would love to. And my very, very dear friend, Shireen, reached out to me, and I was able to help her. And she has gone on to help so many people. And this is when I get emotional, because there's so many people out there that I never would have been able to reach out to and help. But because Shireen knew those people, and she took a leap of faith and decided to become a health coach and pay it forward, she's been able to help so many people. Janet, Summer, this is her mom. Her mom lost 100 pounds when she was 75 years old. And she has gone on living the majority of her life overweight. Shireen has never remembered her mom ever being thin. And sorry, I get so emotional over this. Could you guys imagine waiting until you're 75 to do this? Could you imagine living your whole life? And I was so privileged to meet her after she lost her weight. And I got to ask her, I was like, what does it feel like? I was so excited for her. I'm like, what does it feel like? How are you feeling? You're 75 years old. You've lost 100 pounds. You've never been this weight. And she said, Lori, I feel like I have been trapped in a fat cage my entire life, and I have finally been set free. I will never forget those words, because when she said them, I thought, I can completely relate to this. So, sorry, I get so emotional. But what we're doing as health coaches is helping to give people freedom. That's what we're doing, and we're helping them to overcome what they've been struggling with. So why pay it forward? Well, over 65% of Americans are overweight to obese. There is a huge need for what we have. Sorry, guys, I'm like a little emotional tonight. it's pretty amazing, like just being on this call and seeing just the three ladies that have shared tonight, and just seeing the changes in their life. And it's so powerful. And there's a lot of people, there's over 65% of Americans out there that are looking and praying and hoping for something like this to come into their life. Love what you do. As you can tell, we love what we do. We get up every morning and get text messages from people that are celebrating so many successes in their life. They're celebrating being able to go on walks with their kids. They're celebrating getting off of medication. They're celebrating. How many times in life do we really get to celebrate with people, right? It seems like the world is so negative. And what we get to do is really help people find happiness again in their life. I've done a workshop once, and I always love to share this story because it really, it's actually a workshop with Janet that's on the call. There was the facilitator of that workshop said, do you want to know what the secret of success is? And of course, everybody's all ears. And he said, you find a need and you fill that need with your passion. And that's the secret of success. And that's truly what I believe. I never thought, with being overweight the majority of my life, that my passion was helping people to lose weight. But my passion is helping people, and my passion is the fulfillment that I get from people and with the way they feel me every single day. It's the most gratifying work I've ever done in my life. Getting to organize your life around what matters most. I loved my job. I was a professional organizer for 8 years. I started it. It's my baby, and I love it, and I love my clients. But the fulfillment I get from this has been amazing. It has allowed me to come home from that and be here with my kids all the time. I get to go on field trips. I get to do things that I wouldn't have been able to do before. The healthy mind that's gone along with this program has truly helped me to understand that food is fuel. And I want my body to be around for a long time. I want to be healthy for my kids. My kids are depending on me. Everybody who in your life is depending on you. It's really assisted us to just really understand that we are the ones that are in control. And that's how we get to help with the program that we have to share with you. You get to surround yourself with a very positive, healthy family. We have the most amazing fun doing what we do. We have a great, positive support system. These are all coaches on our team. We have a blast together. Our mugs say that we live our life with purpose, and we drink our cappuccinos in the morning, every single morning with that. And it just helps us to just remember how blessed we are to be able to do what we do. So we would love to have you join us. Please reach out to the person who invited you tonight. If there's any other questions that we can help answer for you, we would love to be able to assist you. And, just think about people in your world as well that are possibly looking for health or to get healthier, to have, to be able to do something that they love, that they can fill their life with more passion in their life. We would love to be able to walk alongside of you or someone you love. Thank you so much for everybody getting on the call tonight. Shireen, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Janet and Summer for sharing. And just thank you to each and every one of you for coming on. Have a great night, everyone.